2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get your popcorn ready. We'll be back in just a moment.
They gon' know me as legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. If you the competition, you gon' get buried. I don't cheat on the game, we getting married. They gon' know me as legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. Ain't no option, ain't no secondary. I just throw it out like a Hail Mary. Legendary.
Happy Friday night, everyone. Time to kick off the weekend with the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, folks. This is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Berry. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at the Celtics. Their efforts so far have put them 5th in the conference with plenty of time left to move up.
Well, right now for Boston, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
Well, the goal is very defined. They have to have a strong finish to the season and make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs.
And let's go straight over to the sideline for a report before they tip off. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Jaylen Brown making his first All-Star appearance in 2021, his 5th season in the league. But you ask him, he says he's just getting started. He said, quote, "I don't have a ceiling. I'm just going to keep my head down and keep working and see where it leads me."
Year after year, he continues to improve, Allie. And two of the more efficient offenses in the league. Brent, there are different ways to get it done.
That's what makes this matchup so compelling tonight, BA. Scary offensive talent on the floor. And when these guys get hot, I don't care what you're calling defensively, there's no stopping them.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. The core of the dynasty all out there. Splash Brothers in the backcourt with Draymond at 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with James Wiseman. And for Boston, they've got Dennis Schroeder. Jason Tatum out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's Robert Williams. And it's Smart in at the shooting guard. Now here's Tatum. Outside Schroeder. Smart passes to Schroeder. It's Brown on the wing. Knocks it down from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Wiggins outside. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
For all the things that Draymond does, when he gets dunks, it makes him even more excitable.
Boston on offense. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
Now, you can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Here's Curry. He's coming off a 13-point game against New York. Down low. Here's Wiseman. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Steph Curry, one of the greatest shooters in the history of the NBA, but also a very gifted passer, great at finding his teammates.
Last year, Brent, Curry climbing the ranks on all-time made threes. Incredible to see how fast he's ascended the totem pole.
Well, the question's going to be, BA, is how big will that lead be once it is that Steph Curry retires? It's almost like Stockton and the steals numbers. Like nobody's touching John Stockton's steal numbers. I feel the same way with Curry's three ball. Consistency from the distance that Steph shoots at, I think, is one of the more astounding parts of his accuracy from the three-point line.
Now here's Brown. A really disappointing game for him in that loss to Milwaukee. Williams passes to Tatum. And here's Schroeder outside. Over to the wing. Pass to Smart. Drives to the hoop. Excellent D there from Wiggins.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. even with the defense not really a factor.
Thompson with it, guarded now by Smart. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Curry. And there's the drive. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
Schroeder passes to Williams. Now here's Smart. Shot to stop the run. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Knocked loose. Brown with the steal. Pass to Schroeder. Right side Tatum. Takes the 3. Sinks the tray.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
The Warriors have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Releases. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Schroeder finds Brown. And here's Smart. Puts up a 3. He can't get it to go.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
Here's Wiseman. In his last outing, he had 11 points. They double-team Thompson. This one for 3. And Wiseman the bucket on the assist by Thompson. Wiseman's got his second bucket of the night.
Always got to keep your eyes up. Make sure you see open teammates, and Clay did it that time.
Schroeder passes to Williams. Outside Tatum. Pass to Smart. The 3 is up. They get it back. Back to Tatum. Out to the right wing. Outside Schroeder. Now Brown. 5 on the clock. Tatum with it. Lets it go from deep. Gets another look. And it's laid up and in by Williams.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
The Warriors leading. Wiggins outside. And here's Thompson for 3. Another for Golden State.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
It's Brown on the wing. Schroeder passes to Brown. Schroeder against Curry. Pass to Smart. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Last season, they just couldn't find a winning strategy against this squad.
Here's Thompson. Can't get it to drop. And Boston going the other way now. Outside Tatum.
Home team.
Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You take a look at the Warriors, sitting in 7th place right now. They'd like to climb up the standings.
Well, I think for Golden State, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
Now, you just don't want to sit in the middle for too long. You either want to be competing against the top teams or starting to strategize where you can position yourself for a high lottery pick and maybe turn around your franchise's fortunes.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Warriors have got 7 of 8 in the basket. Curry against Schroeder. Here's Moody.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Kuminga. 6 on the shot clock. Curry from deep three-point land. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Well, the Celtics shooting 33% in the first quarter. Schroeder finds Tatum on the take. And Grant, as you watch the league since you retired, what do you think is the biggest change?
Well, you started to see the three-point boom change towards the end of my career. And, of course, also how centers are used is probably the biggest change of them all.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Hey, guys, they're passing the ball very efficiently here in the first half.
It also feels like they just got into a great rhythm from the three-point line right away in the game.
During his rookie year, Jason Tatum battled LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals. Tatum's been an impact from the moment he joined the league.
And so Tatum nails both of them.
Now, you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Golden State has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Pass to Moody. Here's Kuminga. And the Warriors miss again. To the inside. Here's Schroeder. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Schroeder playing with some tenacity in this one. He is not letting the defense dictate where it is that he's going. He's scoring through contact.
There's a minute 17 left to play in the first quarter. A nice shot by Brown.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first.
Applying some pressure with that full court defense.
Here's Moody, guarded by Richardson. Outside Curry, releases. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Schroeder. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's Moody. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Pass to Toscano. Curry with it. To the paint. Oh, stolen by Richardson. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now Muscala. Bielitsa defending. Back to Tatum. Here's Brown. The 3 is up. Hits the trifecta. Brown's got 8.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide open man.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first. Curry against Schroeder. Now here's Curry, guarded closely. Pass to Kuminga to stop the run. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 5th rebound in this one. Richardson for 3. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
It's been all about Jaylen Brown for the Celtics. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And we've seen the development of Andrew Wiggins in Golden State. He says it's been a great environment to learn.
The best on our team love to teach. The good player, they're always telling us why we did it, why you should do this, why you should do that. So it's been a lot of learning and also been very exciting for the young players.
And Grant Wiggins seems to be taking that next step.
Yeah. Yes, he is. I mean, the former #1 overall pick. With a fresh start, some of that pressure is off. Doesn't have to be a star. His best is good enough.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
On the floor for the Warriors. Juan Toscano-Anderson is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. Then it's Kuminga, then it's Moody, and it's Curry in at the point guard position. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, Bjelica pushing right through the contact that time.
So it's the home team now, and at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. That game will be the third of 5 at home. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. The Warriors are trying to get back to the top of the Western Conference. Stephen Curry said, quote, "It's tough. Guys want to outperform and exceed expectations. Nobody is content just being middle of the road. It's a challenge we all need to take head on."
Yeah, they're trying to bring it all together, Allie. Thank you. Kuminga's shot is off. Boston's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Tatum drives in and finished off by Tatum.
The speed of Tatum's drive makes it so tough to defend. You just don't get a chance to stop him.
Here's Moody. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And with balloting underway, a chance to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting.
Well, it's so interesting to see where the players stack up right now.
You look at Brown, the fans have pushed him into the top 10 in the Eastern Conference voting.
And I'm glad they have. This is a guy who deserves to be up there with the rest of those names.
And what a night it'll be. We'll keep you updated on the latest results during voting. Tatum finds Schroeder. Back to Tatum. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Richardson, the pass to Schroeder. Here's Tatum. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got his 4th assist with that last one.
With the skills of a guard, Tatum has the size of a power forward. It makes him so tough to stop inside.
Timeout called. The Warriors outplayed in the previous schedule, losing to the Knicks.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Well, it can affect your confidence, not just as the player shooting, but the entire team. So defenses might get a little bit more aggressive, and then you got to think about the next free throw.
Now here's Curry. He's got 7.
Looking at the career of Curry.
And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Grant?
Oh, boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
And that one falls for Curry.
And what you love about Steph right here is just the winning mentality. He's a champion that gives up a lot of his game in order for greater team success.
And so Curry nails both of them. For Boston, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Outside, Brown. Richardson finds Horford. Here's Dunn. Yes! Great play by Horford to set him up. And the Celtics lead by 13.
Such a solid and unique big man in today's game. Horford's passing skills and ability to find the open teammate is very special.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
On the wing, Richardson. Back to Dunn. Pass to Richardson. Shot clock at 6. Out to Horford. Launches a 3. And it's Wiseman with the rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Thompson's shot is off. For Boston, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Now here's Brown. Inside, Williams. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Draymond Green.
It's going to go on Draymond Green.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line, Robert Williams. At the line for 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. And the defense of Wiggins, Grant, something that he's turned around in his career.
Yeah, you know, B.A., he went from a weak defender to a strong one. He's always had the tools, but he's putting it all together and can now be a lockdown wing.
Here's Dunn. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago.
Now Horford just not as effective on the offensive end as he once was, but still continues to contribute.
Second team foul.
And for Horford, he still puts up decent totals. Brent, the efficiency is what has faltered.
Well, up there he's going to start making plays and try to be a conduit for the offense, BA. And coaches trust that decision-making and that experience.
The first one falls. Horford hits them both.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Golden State has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Thompson outside. And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Off the inbound. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And there's a layup by Wiseman. Nice. Wiseman's got 7.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Outside, Brown. Back to Dunn. Horford against Green. Pass to Dunn. And here's Brown for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Wiseman's got his 5th rebound in this one. The 3 from Curry. On target from range. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
Good shot selection there from Steph, feeling the rhythm and then easily connecting on the pull-up.
Outside, Brown. Horford outside. Pass to Richardson. Offline with a 3. Golden State has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Green, the pass to Thompson. No good on the 3. Boston has gone only 1 of 5 from beyond the 3-point line in the second quarter. Oh, nice shot by Brown.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. And Grant, in 2015, you became part owner of the Atlanta Hawks. How pleased were you to see their performance in last year's playoffs?
Well, it was incredible. So much fun to see this team come together, rally, and have an incredible run in this past postseason. Now, as a broadcaster, you don't want to have a rooting interest, but I'll confess, it was definitely special to see.
The 3 from Curry.
He's been off the mark since the start of the second quarter. Shots aren't dropping like they were early.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
That's his third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line, Al Horford. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here are the Warriors now. Thompson passes to Curry. A shot from the high post. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Curry's got 7 points here in the quarter.
I don't know what you do with Steph in the pick and roll situation like that. He capitalizes because of the separation, and it doesn't have to be much.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, we know that Stephen Curry generally is regarded as the greatest shooter the game has ever known. He said for him, quote, "It starts with a great base and foundation and allows everything to feel perfect. The perfect shot feels effortless to me, serene and quiet. It's only me, the rim, and the basketball." Powerful words from Stephen.
It is a thing of beauty, Allie. Excellent. 1:36 left to play in the first half. The Celtics have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Outside, Brown. And it's Muscala off the drive.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
.116 left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Thompson. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Richardson. Lets the 3 fly. The Warriors pull it in.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Outside Richardson. Now here's Dunn. Not a lot of room. Outside Richardson. Off target from outside. Golden State has gone only 1 of 5 from beyond the 3-point line in the second quarter. Pass to Wiseman. Here's Kuminga. Here's Bielitsa, defended by Dunn. 6 to shoot. 11 feet out. Misses off the right iron. Richardson with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against Milwaukee. It's Brown on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Boston. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Looking at Boston. And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
They wouldn't be ahead without the numbers they've gotten from the bench, providing major contributions, especially at the offensive end. It's taken a lot of pressure off their starters. What a luxury to have a second unit that can produce.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Golden State?
The free throw margin is very tough. One team is playing aggressively, getting to the line, and the other one just isn't. You have to be willing to play through the contact in this league.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
It's been a runaway. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Mike Muscala. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Winslow in at small forward. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Here's Schroeder. It's rebounded by Golden State. Wiggins has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Think about the Warriors going out and getting Wiggins. And a lot of people questioning whether or not he would have a role on the team. He's fit in pretty well.
Now here's Schroeder. Smart for 3. Pass to Schroeder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Tatum. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Tatum's got 13 points. Wiggins stated the change in team culture really helped him out, Brett.
Well, sometimes being asked to do less takes a lot of pressure off of somebody who is asked to do everything. And that's where Wiggins finds himself. Playing with Steph, playing with Clay and Draymond. He settled into a nice role.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Now here's Smart. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Winslow. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it.
Warriors ball.
On Saturday, they'll host the New York Knicks. Then on Monday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And for their matchup with Cleveland, anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
Golden State has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Curry passes to Thompson. Lets it go from 14. That shot, no good. And Boston going the other way now. They've led by as many as 14. Here's Schroeder. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman. Thompson against Smart. Thompson passes to Curry. Thompson outside. Pass to Green. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead. To single digits.
Well, Draymond's energy, guess what? It's here. It's in the game right now, and he's attacking.
Back to Schroeder. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Schroeder's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
The Warriors have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Curry. Now here's Green, hounded by Tatum. Back to Curry. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Winslow. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Smart passes to Muscala. And here's Schroeder. Back to Muscala. Here's Smart from behind the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Wiseman's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for him. Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point he's going to need some help.
Pass to Tatum from downtown. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got rebound number 8 now. Thompson against Muscala. Thompson attacking. Ooh, stolen by Winslow. Outside Tatum. Left side Winslow. Drops in the 3. Winslow's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
Warriors.
So both teams making some changes here. And quickly, the 2K leaderboard showing the teams blocking the most shots over the last month. 5th best, Boston.
These guys have been so impressive down low on the defensive end, denying shots left and right over the past month.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Toscano, hounded by Tatum. To the middle. Nice shot by Kuminga.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Pass to Brown. Now here's Tatum. There's the 3. Kuminga pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Moody. Fires from deep. Nails it from 3. Moody's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, nice job by Bielitsa. Be patient. Look for teammates. He found one.
Outside Tatum. Outside Brown. Schroeder passes to Richardson. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Now here's Curry. He's got 19. Pass to Kuminga. Oh, trying his luck from deep. That shot off.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Horford passes to Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And here's Schroeder. He's covered by Curry. Schroeder can't get it to go. The Warriors have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Pass to Bielitsa. Here's the 3. No good on the shot. And Boston going the other way now. 1:41 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Richardson, the pass to Schroeder. Now Richardson. He shoots. Horford with it. It's stolen by Bielitsa. Here's Kuminga. Curry with it. Defended by Brown. Schroeder against Curry. Shot is off. Shooting 7 for 15. Tatum passes to Schroeder. 1:07 left in the third quarter. Richardson for 3. Kuminga pulls it in. Golden State has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. And here's Curry. 19 points in the game. Softly drops in the floater. Curry's got 21.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
The kick to Tatum. Curry with a steal. To the paint. Here's Toscano. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line.
Personal foul.
That's on Josh Richardson.
At the line for the Warriors, Juan Toscano Anderson. 1 shot.
Boston's shooting about 31% here in quarter number 3. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Shots good by Schroeder.
Whenever Schroeder sees a hole in the defense, he is ferocious in how he exploits it.
Curry against Schroeder. Pass to Moody. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Yep, that one's good. Moody's got 5.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Schroeder finds Brown. Out to Horford. Back to Brown. And here's Richardson. It's Brown on the wing. Tatum from long range. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
Home team foul. Al Horford.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Moses Moody, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. The Boston Celtics up by 4. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Keep everything sharp. Keep the cuts hard. Cutting through contact. Passes sharp. And the ball's going to fall for us. We can't give up the easy ones down here, right?
Now, Coach Kerr, all he's asking is that his team be more precise in their decision-making.
Yeah, absolutely. He's aware of just how special they are when they're playing smart basketball.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for Golden State to start the 4th. We've got Green. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Moody. Then it's Kuminga, and it's Bielitsa in at the 4.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Here's Moody. Bielitsa outside. Just 5 to shoot. A clear look for Green. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Well, Draymond Green must be feeling good because no hesitation in that one there, letting it rip.
Pass to Tatum. Inside. Out to Horford. Now Tatum. The 3-ball. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Bielitsa to tie it up. They get it back. Nice shot by Kuminga. Kuminga's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, not a single point in the first quarter, but he's found his game, and you can tell he's got a bit of his swagger back.
And Boston calls time here.
You know, Jonathan Kuminga has a terrific build for NBA action. He's got height and a 7-foot wingspan, combined with a lot of quickness and athleticism.
Schroeder, he's checked in for done. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for his guys during the break. With it being such a tight game, he tried to lighten the mood in the huddle, saying, quote, "It's just a game, guys. Have fun. Stay loose. Let it fly. I believe in you guys. Let's see if that laid-back approach works."
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Well, Grant, where you really see Kuminga put his physical gifts to use is on defense.
That's right. He sticks to his man like glue and also has a great nose for the boards. He was collecting a very respectable amount of rebounds down there in the G League.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Schroeder, and a nice finish on the layup.
You don't want to body him up. He's just too fast as Schroeder's able to get it done.
Now Thompson. And Josh Richardson gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in.
Substitution for the Warriors, Stephen Curry.
The home team on D. They've led by as many as 14. Unloads. And again, no good by Golden State.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
More good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Now here's Curry to the inside. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 5th assist in this one. Schroeder against Curry. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You like the aggressiveness of Winslow, taking it straight at the D and getting whacked.
At the line.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Celtics.
What a tremendous showing from three-point land all through this game, guys.
Another thing they've done well tonight is to share the basketball. So many of their buckets have just been off crisp offensive sets, setting up their shooters.
Good on the second one.
When you think about Winslow and his limited opportunities so far in the league, the talent is there, and they're starting to explore his playmaking ability as a point forward.
Now here's Curry. Shoots over Tatum. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Wiseman. Shoots over Horford. And it's Wiseman missing.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
And it's Winslow missing.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
19-footer. Curry, that's good. Curry's got 25 points.
A dynamic offensive player who just makes this machine go, the straw that stirs the drink. And Steph from the mid-range that time.
And Boston calls time here.
It's T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise. Substitution for your home team, Mike Muscala. Jaylen Brown.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside Richardson. Pass to Muscala. Schroeder passes to Richardson. Down low. Clock at 6. Now here's Brown. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Warriors ball.
Curry against Richardson. And he's going for the oop here. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
The great read speed between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. And here's Brown for three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside, Green. Curry with it. On the wing, Thompson to take the lead. The shot no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
The kick out to Richardson. Shoots over Thompson. That's short off the rim. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Curry against Tatum. That ties it up. Curry's got 27 points.
And none better. Steph stepping up. What a great feel for the moment. Steph Curry. Bingo.
And Boston calls time here.
They're just giving away a run. Right now. The question is, can they stop the tie?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. The Celtics have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Up top, Dunn. Back to Tatum. To the middle. Williams passes to Tatum. Outside, Brown. Back to Tatum. Brown finds Tatum. Over Green. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Big-time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're down by 2. 1:58 left to play in the fourth. Now here's Curry, defended by Dunn. Curry passes to Thompson. Outside Curry, back to Thompson. Pass to Kuminga. Now Thompson, defended by Smart. 6 on the shot clock. Tries it from the top of the key. The kick out, Curry to take the lead. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Now here's Tatum. And here's Dunn. Back to Smart. 3-pointer. Second chance shot. Williams misses. The Warriors trailing. Green with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. Ooh, good look from Wiseman. Knocks down the 18-footer.
That's a great pass from Draymond Green. Just understands where his guys are going to be.
And Boston calls time here. Schroeder, he's checked in for Dunn.
Dennis Schroeder.
Tatum finds Williams. Here's Schroeder. Here's Tatum. Back to Schroeder. Smart for three.
All of those, his shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
At the line for the Warriors, Raymond Green, shooting one. A technical foul has been assessed to the home team. Shooting the technical, Stephen Curry. Shooting the technical free throw, Raymond Green.
With the big time and one. This is now a 2-possession game.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Tatum. Williams passes to Schroeder. And here's Brown for three. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. And here are the Warriors now. 4-point game. It's stolen by Smart.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Money!
And that's why Schroeder has a spot in the rotation. Coach recognizes his passing ability. He sets up his teammates well.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. They're up by 2. 12 seconds left. To play in the fourth quarter.
Coming onto the floor for your home team, Josh Richardson.
12 seconds left in the fourth. And here's Curry.
Yeah, that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
First free throw is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
Shooting for Golden State, Stephen Curry.
So he gets them both. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
To the inside. And he buries it.
Well, Picasso couldn't have drawn that up any better. Perfect execution off the inbounds.
And so the big win by Golden State in a tight game. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Stephen, a slow start. Did something feel different for you in the second half?
No, just made some shots. It's really the best explanation I got for you. We got challenged at halftime in terms of getting a little edge around what we were trying to accomplish tonight. It just took us a while to really gain momentum in this game.
Well, the adjustments paid off. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.